Mm. Oh, there he is. There be I, here be I, and there be you. I am Astarius Miraculi, and welcome, beloved, to the first day of the rest of your life and the first day of the best of your life. Today I am here to share with you a mystical experience that I had 10 years ago or so. I was in Austin, Texas, and was going to be driving back to Santa Fe, New Mexico, the following day, which is where I was living at that time, in Santa Fe. So the night before going back to Santa Fe, I had this dream, and it was a dream of the world being in chaos and destruction, and I would take groups of 5 or 6 people back into this little room in this building, and there was a panel of wires on the wall, and as I would touch their hand to the wires on the wall, there was this voice that came out and said, Anu Tara Om, like this chant, and then they would disappear and they would translate to the other dimension, and I'd do one after the other, after the other, after the other, and each time I went back to get another group of people, it was as if I was risking my life in some way, because the world was just in utter chaos. So then I woke up and, got in the car, prepared for the drive back to Santa Fe, and my beloved was with me at the time. So I'm driving, she's sleeping beside me, and I get this poem to start coming to me, which I wind up calling the Song of Creation. And so here I am going 70 miles per hour down the road, and I had a tiny little piece of paper, and this poem was coming through with such power that what I would do is I would write the first word of each line and the first letter of the last word of each line, which was how I was able to remember it, while still on the road driving. It was quite a mystical experience, and when I finished with it, I just had tears streaming down my face. And at that point, my beloved woke up, and she was looking at me, and I explained to her what had just happened for me. So anyway, this is what came through on that mystical journey on the highway. I call it the Song of Creation. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed, while catching hell on earth instead. Many worlds did I create before my dawn in fleshly state. Traveler through eternity, timelessness my legacy. Journey to an endless end, I'm everywhere and everywhen. Nowhere did my life begin, and it shall never, never end. All times are now, all space is here, and there is no reason to fear. While every living moment owns all past, present, future zones. I am the universal whole with multi-selfhood as my goal. As the spirit of the one, creation is how I have fun. So from the great and central sun, legions of my spirit sprung to form and roam the galaxy, to learn from every part of me the lesson of the one in all, and pain of separation's fall. From high to lowest frequency, all I ever find is me. My mission lives in all dimensions, oneness being my prime intention. In all the mirrors of myself, I see true love and godly wealth. Then once, while traveling on the earth, I forgot my birthless birth. A bitter war I waged with me, forgot that I was whole and free. Once upon eternity, never did I fight with me, yet once upon a time and space, I lost my mind in human race. While catching hell on earth instead, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. And that's the song of creation. And it basically shares the reality of who we all are. So it says, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed while catching hell on earth instead. So here we are in this earthly experience, and sometimes it feels like we are really, really catching hell. And in that process, at the very same time, we have this other expanded reality of selfhood that is safe at home in heaven's bed, that is in the inner non-physical realm of the ascension. We experience the simultaneous realities of being here within this physical experience while also being in the inner dimensions of ascension. Many worlds did I create before my dawn in fleshly state. We are all a part of the great consciousness of God, Goddess Absolute, that brought about the creation of the universe and the universes and all that is, was, or ever will be. And so I say here, traveler through eternity. We are journeying through the realms of eternity, and timelessness really is our legacy, and that we really are everywhere and everywhen, and nowhere did our life begin. We are from the beginningless beginning all the way into the endless end. And truly, all times are now, and all space is here, and therefore there is no reason to fear. Where every living moment owns all past, present, and future zones. The past, the present, and the future is contained within every instant of time. Because every instant of time is a cosmic moment. Eternity in a flash. Everything to be known about eternity, everything that is, was, or ever will be, is stored within the cellular matrix of your being and the cellular matrix of my being. And it's time for us to come home to the absoluteness of who we really are. For we are the universal whole with multi-selfhood as our goal. And as the spirit of the one, creation is how we are meant to have fun. We are very powerful creators. And so, let's come into the eternal remembrance of who and what we really are. That felt so delicious. Okay, again, I am Astarius Miraculi. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing in my mystical experience. My website is astarius.com, astarius.com. I have some amazing treasures there for you. Please go there and partake. Please share this video forward and subscribe to my channel. Up at the top, there is room for all. It's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all. Aho, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Hotep, In Lakesh, Alak In, Shalom, Satnam, and Hariom.